Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow reptiles, to Face Palm Sunday, the segment where we respond to stupidity on the internet. Let's dive right into this. We're going to see a video clip from Anita Sarkeesian and Zoe Quinn, and we're going to be responding to this Time article that I have right before me. UN says cyber violence is equivalent to that of physical violence against women. Skip. Down here it says, the UN defines violence against women as any act of gender-based violence that results in or is likely to result in physical, sexual, or psychological harm or suffering to women, including threats of such acts. Now, first things first, I'd like to ask the question, what entails psychological harm? Because in Zoe Quinn's idea of psychological harm, or violence against women, or harassment, and even in Anita Sarkeesian's case, psychological harm and any of these things are all labeled into one giant pot. In other words, that if you disagree with anything they have to say in terms, Anita Sarkeesian labels herself a professional media critic, and if you respond to her critique of a criticized piece of material, you are contributing to somehow harassing her, supporting the mob lynches, or causing psychological harm to her. The report also argues that cyber touch is recognized as equally as harmful as physical touch, suggesting that online harassment might be just as lethal as domestic violence or sexual abuse. Are you fucking serious right now? Cyber touch? Oh my god! I'm gonna poke you on Facebook. You just cyber touched me. I can't even fathom this quote. Cyber touch is recognized as equally as harmful as physical touch. No. To make that comparison is not only demoralizing and degrading to me as someone who went through sexual abuse, to compare a cyber poke or a cyber touch, whatever the fuck that means, I don't know. How can one even make that comparison? That is beyond... I don't even know how to really respond to that other than it is ridiculous, and it takes away people who have actually been physically and sexually abused, men and women, try to now label cyber touch as being just as bad as being sexually abused. But if you're going to use the words like cyber touch, we need to actually find what exactly cyber touch tackles as a whole. Because if me tweeting a disagreement to you is cyber touching you all up in that booty hole, then by all means, I've been cyber touching a lot of people.
By doing this work, I have been the target for 3 years nonstop of egregious online harassment in all levels. I think it's important to recognize that harassment is, as someone had mentioned, it's not just what is legal and illegal, right? Harassment is threats of violence, but it's also the day-to-day grind of you're a liar, you suck, you making all of these hate videos to attack us on a regular basis, and the mobs that come from those hate videos.
So apparently, if you say that this video sucks, you are the definition of online harassment. In other words, you are not able to actually vocalize that you don't like something or that you disagree with something, because that type of harassment is threats of violence. Saying that you suck at your job, that is threats of violence. And I'm quoting her exactly what she said in this. There's no out of context here. Way to desensitize words. Last week I talked about people desensitizing words. Racism, Islamophobia, all these words, sexism, misogyny, you downplay these words to mean things that they don't mean, to suit your own agenda and to shut people up. Why do you have to desensitize words like rape to suit your own personal agenda by downplaying it to mean cyber touch? Someone's looking at me, therefore that's rape. It's discouraging that I see people actually believing this type of dialogue.
We need people to actually enforce their own terms of service and shut down bad actors, bad faith websites. There are individuals on services like YouTube that have made a living off of abusing people like Anita and I, who monetize this, who see the mobs, who aren't anonymous, who raise their funds this way to continue attacking, stalking, and harassing us, because it's a cottage industry at this point.
Zoe Quinn, I'd like to ask the question, where have I ever raised money from mobs to go against you or anyone? In fact, I've only made one video and I ever even mentioned you directly, Zoe Quinn. Now you can make this 2 videos. But yes, I am not anonymous. I am an outspoken individual. I say what I feel what I say. Yes, I make money off of disagreeing with people, and it would be fucked up if I made money off personally harassing you or anyone else, or making threats to you of violence. That would be fucked up, and rightfully so. I would not deserve, that would be a violation of YouTube's terms of service. But I have never done that. I will never do that. I will never condone that type of behavior, no matter who it is, even if it's someone who I like to watch and they come out saying threats against you, personalized threats. I will stand against that. Despite how much I dislike you as a person, I will stand against that type of behavior. And my living off of YouTube has nothing to do with Anita Sarkeesian and you. Just so happens that I'm very passionate about the things that you guys talk about. Why, you may ask? No, not because I have any vendetta against Anita Sarkeesian or Zoe Quinn, but because I have a passion for the fucking truth. And I know that the truth does not lie on the side with you two women. The truth with you two gets convoluted, twisted to mean all of these different things, and to make everyone who disagrees with you out to be someone that they're not. And that's the problem that I have with you guys. Not the fact that you criticize video games, or that you have depression or mental illness. I have that too. But because I don't stand for dishonesty when it comes to perpetuating false ideas about what violence is. I've been doxxed. I've had my phone numbers given out. I've had my parents have been brutally, I had the cops at their house several nights in a row. I've had people make false reports to me all the time. I've had the FBI arrive at my house. I've had someone make a false bomb threat in my name. And I'm saying this because I don't want to feel pity. I'm saying this is because I've dealt with actual fucking really annoying harassment. And that's not downplaying your experiences of harassment. Rather, it's just not on the same level. I don't consider someone disagreeing with me or vocalizing why they disagree with me as harassment. I feel as if harassment, the true definition of harassment, is intentional bothering of an individual, affecting their personal life, which has happened to me, but you like to make it out bigger than it actually is to suit your agenda, and that's my problem. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Daniel Solzbach, also known as Mr. Repzion. Thank you for watching this video. This has been a Facepalm Sunday video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. All my social media links and the video that the clips that I responded to are linked down below. Also, if you can use my Amazon affiliate link down below in the description, I would love you forever. It doesn't cost anything. You just click the link, and if you order anything off Amazon, just use my link, and I get a small percentage of the order that you buy that eventually actually turns into a gift card that I can use for myself. Again, it's free. It doesn't do anything. You just click that link, and you order and buy things off Amazon like you normally would. I would appreciate it bunches and bunches and bunches. Thank you guys for watching. Peace, rip out.